We begin here at 5:30 with more on all of these storms as the weather system continues to surge across Kern County and we brace for yet more rain and snow. It's only fitting to wonder how this weather affects one of Kern's most profitable industries. 17's Michaela Armstrong dug deeper to find out more.
February is going out with a bang, hitting Kern County with rain, snow, and high winds for the last few days. And it's even impacting the county's biggest economy. It's agriculture. The most damage is being done to California almond farmers with the cold and wet weather during a critical part of their growing season between February and May. Kern County almond farmer Jenny Holterman is experiencing the brunt of this intense rainfall by the lack of bees pollinating almond blossoms. According to Holterman, prime pollination temperature is about 65 to 75 degrees. And if the bees aren't flying, then they aren't pollinating, making this weather potentially detrimental for almond farmers like Holterman.
All of it at once can be kind of detrimental to our trees as well. If they're sitting in too much water, if the bee boxes are in water, that can be very bad. And almonds have a very shallow root zone, so if they're in too much water and wind at the same time, can cause the trees to fall over.
However, Holterman says she won't know the worst of the impacts from the storm until she begins to harvest.
The hard thing with storms like this at bloom time is that we don't really know the impacts, and we won't know the impacts for a matter of months.
However, for fourth-generation farmer Jason Gianelli, the weather is something he has learned to work with. Gianelli recently planted alfalfa fields, and the rain from the storm destroyed them. Yet he says it is something you learn to adapt to.
It happens. Welcome to farming. We all prepare for it too, in a way. I mean, we know where the water is going to flow and where it's not, so we make adjustments to things. It is extra work, but I mean, it's work that I'll take.
Holterman also remains optimistic when it comes to the storm's effects on her future almonds.
We're going to keep farming them as we would and continue to give them the resources and the nutrients that they need, and hope that they bounce back and do it again next year and the year after that and the year after that.
During weather changes like this, one thing farmers know how to do is pivot and adapt to changes, which will serve them well if weather conditions do in fact worsen. Michaela Armstrong, 17 News.